I spent $600 at the Sephora sale, so you don't have to. Today is all about trying on and opinions, what I would keep, what I wouldn't. So if you're interested in that, keep watching. Now, this one I'm super torn on because I did get the brand new sunscreen from Tatcha as well as the sunscreen from Sarah Creal. I am so excited. I got a couple things from this brand. It's my first time trying her. I love that she has formulated cosmetics for many, many years, and she speaks to our demographic and formulates for our demographic. So I think I'm going to try this maybe in a short. So comment below, let me know. There's a few products that are doubled up in here, and so I might do a shorter video on some of the products I didn't show today. But this is her Brilliant Repair Shield SPF 50. It is 100% mineral sunscreen. It does have a great glow to it. You have a little ball in here. I did try it on my hand, and just so you know, it twists. I tried to pull it off normally, and you twist it. This does have a slight tint to it, and so we're going to apply that to the skin. It has no real smell to it. It feels extremely weightless. Ooh, that's a pretty glow, isn't that? That's lovely. So I am going to give this a couple of minutes to dry down, and I do have a few more things coming from Sephora because I just didn't get everything I needed. So I'll let you know when those arrive. And just so you know, all shades, colors, products will be linked in the description box of the video, as well as you can now shop for directly from the YouTube video. They're all kind of in a line at the bottom of the video, as well as from my Shop My. Now, this is also what I got, the Tatcha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. Again, I think I'm going to try this another time. I just kind of want to see how this SPF works with cosmetics. I don't want to layer too many things in case for some reason we get pilling, which I don't think so. These are all formulated for cosmetics, but let's just err on the side of caution. As well as I did get the Iborin. This is the Iborin. This is the Camellia Cleansing Oil. I was trying to find a dupe for the Camellia Cleansing Oil by Tatcha. This is, I did use this morning. It is beautiful, and it is very close to the Tatcha one. So I did get these two from MAC. I didn't get an eyeshadow palette. I actually got one from Ulta a few days ago for another video. So I didn't get anything extremely specific for eyes, but this is definitely a beautiful brand new product from MAC. This is inspired by their paint pots. If you remember, it's like a primer. It's basically control color on the eyelid. It's what I used to use in my kit all the time. So I did get Painterly as well as Uncorked. So we are going to use Uncorked today. Painterly is more of a like a light tone. It's very, very nudish, and it's really to act as a first step before eyeshadow to kind of even out that skin tone on the eyes. These are called Multi-Sculpt Mattes. So these formulas apparently are 24 hours of wear, as well as can be used all over the face, so eyes and for contour bronzer. They come in a various amount of shades. They actually come with a little bit of pinkier tones one as well, so it could be used as blush. But I'm just going to put it on my hand just because it's my first time using it. I don't know how pigmented they are and how well they blend. But before we go into foundation and concealer, I always do my eyes first. So we're just going to do a very light, beautiful, everyday blend. They blend beautifully, and yeah, so it's super soft. It does dry down really quickly, so the play time on these is not great, which is fine because if you're trying to use this for longevity and for getting a lot of hours of wear out of your eyeshadow, that's what you want. So just know, do one eye at a time when you are using these products. And they're so thin. And that's what's different about these in the paint pots, is that they're so thin, which I love. So there's not any crumbling up on the eye. And I probably will take this on the lower lash line after we get everything else done. I love these, super easy to use, weightless. All right, let's jump into foundation. This is actually the only foundation that I bought. This is the Merit Beauty, the Ununiform Tinted Mineral Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 45. Now, you know me, if you've watched me for long enough, we always use sunscreen underneath something like this because normally you would never use enough of a tinted foundation or a tinted sunscreen to get the coverage that you need to get the number of SPF that is on the bottle. So this is supposed to give you that barely there, beautiful skin. I like the packaging. The packaging is beautiful. I'm a sucker for packaging. I'm going to use it on my hands first. And I'm just going to do one side for you all and then the other so you can see. And we know that I have a lot of redness. I think I did a pretty good job on the color match. I mean, I think that it's done a really nice job on covering up the redness on my face. I love Merit Beauty for their simplicity and their focus on real skin, still allowing our skin to show through the realness of it, but just perfect it. So that's one side done and the other not. I'm pretty impressed. It feels very lightweight. There is no smell to it hardly at all. It's just it smells like a cosmetic, but very, very lightly. There's no pilling. So the combination that we just used was a good one. All right, let's jump into some concealer. All right, so the Sarah Creal, I hope I'm saying her name right. I've listened to her say it a couple of times and just can't stick in my head for some reason, but this is her concealer. This is called Face Flex. This apparently is supposed to last 12 hours of wear. It does have caffeine in it for depuffing the under eyes, as well as a medium coverage. Now, I will tell you, I did just order another color of this because when I put it on my hand late last night, it is more of like my skin tone. And you know that I love a much brighter under eye, but we're gonna try this and we're gonna see how it looks. Place it how we normally do. So this is a medium coverage concealer, so we don't wanna use too much. Do you see how it blends perfectly into my skin tone? But like I said, I just really appreciate a little bit lighter color. But I think it is beautiful. It goes on seamlessly. You know what I'm noticing with this concealer is that it melts into the skin so beautifully. It's an interesting formula. It's not thick, it's very thin, but it literally becomes almost a second skin. I don't know if I've tried a concealer like this. This is beautiful. Ooh, very exciting. Now, I did get her bronzer as well. This is Just Like Paradise. This is supposed to be a 12-hour peptide sculpting bronzer, so it is cream. I'm using it on a BK Beauty 106 brush just to give the face a little bit of color. That Merit Beauty tinted sunscreen is the best shade match. And this is beautiful. Again, I mean, I wouldn't really expect anything less from a formulator with such experience. She formulates for more mature skin. I love that. I don't think that this color is too warm or too ashy. It gives a very beautiful, subtle warmth to the skin. It is extremely easy to use, and it really melts into the skin. Ooh, I love makeup so much. So this is by Merit. This is called a Flash Bomb. Can't wait to use this. I've been dying to try these. I know a lot of people use them on their eyes, lips, and cheeks, but we are gonna just use it on our cheeks today. I'm just gonna take straight from the bullet. Again, I'm a diehard sucker for the packaging. Really beautifully pigmented. It gives that natural flush, which I love. And extremely easy to use. What do you guys think? I think that's beautiful. Now, I did do a little splurge on this YSL blush. It's viral right now, trending, and again, the packaging is just next level. This is Make Me Blush, and it is a matte blush. So normally I would just leave a cream blush and put something more glowy on top of it, but I have a surprise for you. But using these products like this together is going to set that cream blush and make it last all day. I love how pinky this color is. It's very pinky nude, and it almost has like a neutral undertone. So if you have a hard time finding a blush, this color and the Merit one might be a really great place to start. All right. I love that color. I did get the Hourglass new highlighters. It's called Unreal, and I love that there's a little pump right here. It took me a second to know that. So you just give it a little boop, tap, and it comes out. They have a bunch of different colors, but I know that a little bit goes a long way, so we are just going to ever so slightly tap this on. Pretty. This is very, it looks very effortless on the skin, and you can build this up for more glow. I just don't want to accentuate any kind of fine lines around this area, but look at that. That's beautiful. It's a very refined highlighter is what I would say. All right, I just finished my eyes. I pulled that same uncorked underneath my eyes with a small blending brush, and then obviously put on my brows. So this foundation for me is like a runaround foundation. The more that I wear it, it does feel like it is definitely like it's a tinted sunscreen, obviously, but it feels like it needs to be set. So I'm going to set it with my House Labs powder, but it's more of a runaround foundation. I don't know if I necessarily would say that it is more for longevity or for, you know, that kind of flawless finish, but I do think it's done a very nice job on what it's supposed to be doing. So it did cover up enough. It does feel just a touch kind of oily on the skin, but not in like a terrible way, just in it's a more of a throw-on foundation, not an event foundation. I did for the lips already put on my Makeup Forever lip pencil. This is the new Charlotte Tilbury Long Lasting Lip Tint, and I got it in this beautiful nude color. Her lip products are just incredible. That is beautiful. And there's something nostalgic about the way that her products smell. Now, I got this for another video, but I want to try it, see if it really does help. This is the One Size Until Dawn Makeup Setting Spray. Now, I normally, as you know, would use their glass rehydrating spray, but this is a true setting spray. So this is for somebody that lives in humidity. This is for somebody that wants their makeup to last all day long, but please note that it is a high level of alcohol in here, so it is not great for skin on a long-term basis. That's nice. The spray on this is beautiful. It feels very lightweight. There's a very light scent to it. Does the makeup feel like it almost is a blurring effect a little bit? Interesting. My second order from Sephora should be here in a few days, and I actually have a brand new powder that just launched that's supposed to be extremely blurring and hydrating, so we're gonna give that a chance as well. So final thoughts. I vetted these products so much before I spent the $1 million that I did on this haul. And so I really love all of them. They serve different purposes. I will report back on the skincare to see how we like it. But let me know in the comments section what you guys are getting, what you guys have already got. I just love to hear your recommendations. So thank you all so much for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.